Hey, what's going on, everybody? Let's get right on to it. Thanks for tuning in. So we got Bitcoin here at first. I just want to start off, checking the markets here. What's going on with Bitcoin? We got Bitcoin at 107. We got Ethereum at 2,513. So Bitcoin and ETH slowly pulled back a little bit over the last 2 days. But yeah, Bitcoin is still looking good at 107, but it almost hit 112 in the weekly. So, I think a lot of the big money is starting to come into the low cap utilities. Okay, let's check here. Um, okay, we got XRP at 229 and Solana at 170. All right, Solana's down just 3.7% for the last 24 hours here. All right. Anyway, before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button for post notifications. Okay, we got the Fear and Greed. Look like the Fear and Greed is at 67 for the Fear and Greed. All righty, let's get started where we came here for. All right, like I said, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. Thanks to all my recently new subscribers to the channel. All righty, here we have here ZBCN. Oh man, it's been on a roller coaster ride. Definitely get ready for another wild ride. I know the community was shocked yesterday when it hit 45. It hit two zeros 45. And then after that, it dumped back down to 35. After that, and then it slowly creeped back up. Now, right now, it's back up to 41. So I'm thinking the next major pump for Zebec, possibly the next major run up, we could be looking at back up to 45, 45 to 50. Don't be surprised the next major pump we hit 50, between like 50 to 55. I do see that coming for Zebec. All right, let's see here. Da, da, da. Okay, let's take a look at that 7 day chart here. As you can see, this is the weekly chart here. From it was at a week ago, it was at 2018 or 18% of a penny. And look at that, just straight money printed right here, just printed. Look at that chart, looks nice. This is where we're at right now. It looks pretty good. Take a look at the monthly. Look at the monthly chart. You can see over a month ago we was at 3093. It came all the way up to like 45. Like I said yesterday, when it hit 45, 2045, there was a sell off. Obviously, it was a quick sell off that I think people FOMO back in. So I think now Zebec is at the stage now where it a lot of FOMO came in and it consolidated. It consolidated in the late 30s, and we're slowly creeping back up. As you can see here, we slowly creep back up. So yes, this is looking pretty good. Uh, it's really a lot of there's a lot of speculation where the price is going to go long term, but I already gave my 10 cents on it. I'm giving it by the end of the year or by end of the year, early 2026, about 10 cents. But like I said, it could go higher. It got the momentum. Some people saying 50 cents, a dollar. Some people saying $2, but we'll see. But like I said, to be realistic, um, by the end of this year, we could be looking at about um, between 5 to 10 cents. That's just being more realistic. And like I said before in previous videos, I know some people tried to say, "Oh, when I made the comment yesterday about how it's possibly going to do exactly what XCN did when XCN pumped to like 4.5 cents. Then after that, it dumped because a lot of people sold off, but they tried to blame it on the guy Justin Sun or whatever. But which is true, which is true. But you look at XCN, XCN never got back to like 4 cents, 4.5 cents like it did before. But like I said, maybe that Justin Sun guy is going to come try to fud Z-Bank. You never know. Um, I guess this guy's like a market manipulator, whatever. I guess that's a way for him to manipulate markets and try to get free tokens, or something like that. Which should be illegal. I guess they said it's a way for him to get free tokens or something like that. I don't know, whatever they try to do to manipulate the market. But anyways, we'll see what happens by the time ZBank hits a penny. I definitely believe, excuse me, I definitely believe it's going to hit 5 cents. By the time it hits a penny. You know, but yeah, um, and definitely there's going to be a lot of people selling off by the time it hits like 5 cents or whatever, even a penny, because people's holding pretty big positions with Zebec. But anyways, yeah, right now it look like it's holding. It look like it's finding a new, find a new higher high and higher low where it is right now. And there's been a lot of speculation about XRP Ripple, about Ripple possibly acquiring Zebec. So that's going to be big within itself. Um, and they're talking about how there could be a possible tier one exchanges looking at ZBank, maybe Coinbase or Binance, but we'll see. We'll see about that. But Coinbase always wait until the coin already does like a 100 to 200x. We'll see what happens with that. And yeah, that's why they say it's always best to get in way before it gets the big listings, because by the time they get a big listing, it'll probably already be at a by then it'll be already at about a 1 to 2 billion market cap, right? So yeah. But anyways, yeah, man, Z-Back is looking good. Definitely get ready for a wild ride. The way it pumped yesterday, man, that was amazing. It went up to 45, then it dumped back down to 35. Now it's back up to 40, early 40s. But anyways, yeah, a lot going on. Uh, like I said, Bitcoin and ETH has slightly been pulling back, which I'm thinking maybe the Bitcoin dominance could be about over. Yeah, the Bitcoin dominance could be going down now. So a lot of that liquidity that was in the big alts like Solana, XRP, and all that, I think a lot of people is coming on over to the lower caps, and a lot of big money's coming into the low caps now, like the ZBEX and all these other low cap, utilities we've been covering over the last, couple of years. But anyways, that is my update on ZBEC. Let's see what happens the next major pump. And like I said, I think the next major move, we could be looking at 50 to 55% of a penny, two zeros 50, two zeros 55, possibly. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna check out of here. Don't forget, um, come on over to Patreon. We're growing over there. Um, over got multiple back-to-back content I got over there. Let me see here. Yeah, we got a 24/7 chat group, and we are growing over there. Definitely come on over, get access to my exclusive content, and yeah, definitely don't miss out. I just dropped a new gem a couple of days ago. I dropped a low cap utility that no one's covering, so definitely get over there to Patreon. We're definitely growing over there. Only $15 to join Patreon, but yeah, man, we are growing over there, and be part of a like-minded um, community group over there. And the link is going to be in the bottom left for the private Patreon group. But anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in to the channel. There we have it. Let's go ZBEC Network. It is looking. I'll say ZBEC Network is probably one of the top low cap utilities right now. That's been trendy, definitely on Solana. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna check on out of here and see you guys in the next one. Peace.